Sadhguruji, you spoke about suffering. It could be anything, right? It could be pain, it could be grief. Uh, of course, it's very important to feel it, but how much do we feel, and then at what point do we distract our mind?
Why do you say it's very important to feel it?
This is the little learning that I have. I feel like the only way out is through. But I may be totally wrong.
I thought you heard in the video, I said, the only way out is in.
I know, I heard that. I heard that actually, and I was going to ask you about that as well. But how much of our pain should we be feeling? How much of it should we be distracted? Occupational therapy is something that we do. There are things like social media and all of that, our work. What's the right balance there? How does one go about doing that? You don't want to self-loathe in an emotion and, feel… So that's something that I struggle with sometimes.
You're not talking about physical pain.
No, I'm talking about emotional.
I get you. Right now, my right knee is in a little bit of physical pain, little meniscus, but my left knee is joyful, okay? So that keeps me joyful. Now, I want you to understand this. Pain or pleasure, where did you experience it?
Where? My heart area, I think.
No, don't… Outside or inside?
Oh, inside.
Inside. Joy or misery, where did you experience it?
Inside.
Inside. Agony or ecstasy, where did you experience it?
Inside.
Inside. Light or darkness, where are you experiencing it?
Inside also.
Inside only. So every human experience is happening only within you. What happens within you must happen your way, isn't it? I may not happen your way, these people may not happen your way, but you must happen your way, isn't it? What happens within you must happen your way. World will never happen 100% your way. Anybody? Your world is happening 100% your way? No, not your husband, not your wife, not your children. So giving up on all of them, you got yourself a dog, but he does his own thing. Even they do their own thing these days. So nothing ever happens 100% your way when it comes to the world. If 51% is happening your way, you have the controlling stake, okay? That's good enough. 51%, good. You try 100%, nobody will be around you, they'll be gone. Yes or no? If somebody around you tries to make it their way 100%, will you be there? You're gone, it doesn't matter who they are. So, you must understand, nobody and no situation ever happens 100% your way. Little bit my way, little bit your way, little bit somebody else's way. It's good, because if everything happened your way, where do I go? I'm glad it's not happening your way. It's happening little bit your way, little bit my way, little bit somebody else's way. But what happens within me must happen my way, isn't it? Hello?
Absolutely.
So if this happened your way, would you keep yourself blissful or miserable? Or would you have managed some space for grief, pain, this, that nonsense?
No, I would choose… I don't know about all of you, but bliss, right?
Choose blissfulness or misery. Please choose, I'm going to bless you.
Blissfulness, I think we all agree.
So if you had a choice, that's what you would do. How did you lose this choice? You lost this choice because you have no distinction between what is you and what is around you.
Wow, okay.
You lost the distinction. If you know this is me, here you do what you want. Here you keep this blissful. Outside, sometimes happens our way, sometimes doesn't happen our way, some things go the way we want, some things go right against us, all kinds of things. The more your spread of activity, more things won't happen your way. So if you want 90% of your life at least happening your way, you must just live in your bedroom. There also cockroaches won't listen to you, mosquitoes won't listen to you, they do their own thing, all right? I'm saying the moment you think, world should happen my way, otherwise I can't be there, you will just limit the scope of your life, that's all that'll happen. If you understand, this will never happen your way 100%, but you can push it in the direction that you want to whatever extent you can. But this one must happen my way. So you already chosen its blissfulness. Make this blissful, just get into the world and see. Some things work, some things don't work, everything is fine with you because you're blissful. Now, your experience of life is determined by somebody else and something else. Now you're a slave. Now you're terrified of everything. Now, in knowingly or unknowingly, you make yourself into a very constipated life because the fear of suffering. If you are joyful by your own nature, if you're blissful by your own nature, you have no fear of suffering. Only when you have no fear of suffering, you will walk full stride. Otherwise, you're just half a step all your life. Don't do that to yourself.
And how do we overcome fear of suffering?
You don't have to overcome fear of suffering. Suffering is caused by you. See, I can take a pin and put it… I won't, I'm just saying. I can take a pin and put it in your body right now. I can poke you. You can cry or you can laugh, the choice is still there, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Somebody whom you love very much, if they cause pain to you, don't you laugh? Hello? Hello? Your child beat you up in the face, not intentionally, but like that. Didn't you laugh? How nicely he smashed you up he peed on you. Didn't you laugh? Because it's not about what they're doing, it's about how you're responding. Your life or your experience of life is determined by either you're responding to life or you're compulsively reacting to life. This is the difference between being conscious and unconscious. If you're a conscious response, this one will happen the way you want. If you're a compulsive reaction, this one will happen the way they want.
Thank you, Guruji.